What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Flowtex here, back with another one. In today's video, we're pretty much just going to be going over two things that I found over at Zumiez. It's not really my typical place to go, but usually I go there just to get some slush coat fingerboards there. Usually just to go shopping for trucks. Mostly the graphics on the decks are cool, but I use their trucks just because if I'm like not buying some crazy expensive trucks on the market, I usually go to Zumiez just to get some trucks over there. But yesterday I went over there to the mall, and I always, all the time, usually I test my luck by going to Zumiez. Reason being is because, you know, you never know what sales they're gonna have over there, but not only just the sales, it's more or less the fingerboards. So lately, in the past 2 years, they started carrying tech decks, and then from tech decks, they've been moving up to slush coat over the months, you know, over these recent months, maybe just recent year actually. Probably like, I want to say last year, I came across their slush coat rail, and this was somewhere in Dallas. And when I saw this rail, I was like, yo, like this is crazy. Like they actually starting to carry more obstacles. I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you what I found yesterday, and they're kind of turning up at Zumiez. So this is what we got. Slush coat quarter. This is what I came across. The details on this is actually pretty cool because not only does it come with the quarter, it also comes with the Wally section. And for this, it came out to $39.95 US dollars, USD. I was like, okay, maybe it is a little bit, I mean, it's not bad. I don't want to complain. 40 bucks for the quarter. I was just thinking that it was going to be like maybe like 30 bucks, cuz I paid like $22 for the rail, which is not bad. But 39, I'm like, kind of just a little bit much. But hey, it's cool. It's slush coat, but they have actually been turning up, so I'm kind of stoked on that. So yeah, I got the slush coat quarter, dope. And then I came across this bad boy too, blue metal bench, which is crazy cool. It's heavy, dude. Heavy. It's heavy. I like the way that it feels. Came out to $33.95, which is surprisingly cheaper than this. I would think that this would be more expensive than the quarter itself, but this came out cheaper, which is cool. They gave me a 10% discount because all the other ones were scratched up on their I think one was on display. This wasn't on display, but they were pretty much all scratched up. So he gave me like a 10% discount. So he gave me the discount on it. So I got both of these. They're starting to turn up with their product by moving more obstacles into Zumiez, which is cool because like I said, it was just tech decks. Then it went to slush coat boards, which is you get a whole complete for like 35 bucks. That's cool. And then after that, you get, not after that, they started moving the obstacles, which I think is really cool. Gonna test them out, see if I like them or not. I honestly feel like I'm gonna like this piece a lot because this is pretty dope. I just feel like I'm gonna like this a lot on the grinds and flips, and like flip tricks into grinds. It's gonna be dope. This one, feel like it's kind of short, but I could be wrong. It's like if you're gonna do like blunt kickflip out, I feel like you're gonna be pushing it. But we're gonna check it out and test it out and see how it works. So make sure to stay tuned because I'm gonna go ahead and get some clips in on the table, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a review based on what I filmed on the table. So let's get it. So I got done skating these two obstacles, and I really enjoyed one of them, and I kind of just wasn't up to par with the other one. By seeing the clips, I wasn't up to par with this quarter. The quarter, dude, it's smooth. It has a beautiful defined look. It got my attention when I went to Zumiez, but the way that it's angled, or the way that it has its little like wave, it's just it shoots up a little bit over. I don't know if you can see, but this is like how I'm gonna just review it based on the performance that I was just using it on. It was so hard for me to kickflip the fakie on this thing. Like I said, it's really cool obstacle. Maybe some other people might like it. That's just different. But to me, I'm gonna be honest though, my back disasters were clutch on this thing. So this was a really, like, for some tricks, I think this is really useful. But for like the tricks that I'm so used to doing, it kind of made me uncomfortable. It took me a long time to just do kickflip to fakie, and it took me a long time to blunt kickflip out. So I don't know. I'm still questioning it. Like, I like it, but it didn't measure up to what I thought it was gonna be. So maybe if I keep skating or fingerboarding it, it'll be a better obstacle, or I will just get adjusted and used to it. But yeah, that's what I have to say about this obstacle right here. But this dude right here, dog, this blue metal bench, this thing is solid, literally, like solid. Like it was just really good to sesh with. Like, the tricks locked in. The only thing that I have with this that was hard for me was the blunt slides, like kickflip blunt slides. Like, I would lock in and then get stuck right here. That's probably why you just need wax. But I'll get stuck here and then I'd have to pivot out. No biggie. But honestly, this is a good piece. And I paid less. Like I said, I paid less for this bench than the quarter. This is more heavy duty. I feel like this is gonna last a longer time rather than this quarter pipe. Don't get me wrong. People probably think different about this, but for me, it just didn't measure up to my par. So it is what it is at this point. But I honestly like this piece a lot better. And so, like I said, like, if you go to certain Zumiez, not all Zumiez I feel like are not gonna have these obstacles. More than likely, they're gonna have slush cold complete decks. But if you do happen to run into some of these obstacles and you do watch this video, maybe this might give you some insight and help onto what you're looking for. Like I said, if you guys are interested into going to buy any obstacles or fingerboards over at Zumiez, definitely check them out. They might have some obstacles for you, like the black rail. They have an orange rail. They got this blue bench, and then the quarter pipe. I think they might have some ledges too, but definitely. Oh, another thing too that they had I didn't pick up was like a Wally block. It was literally like a Wally block, and then it cut off. So that's what they had at that Zumiez. So like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be having an unboxing in the next video within I want to say in the next week or two. So Flowtex out. Peace.